Yes, please. Please have your seat and put on this one. What is the difference between micro and macroeconomics?
The microeconomics mainly deals with the individual, and macroeconomics deals with the aggregate one.
Okay. What is the book written by Adam Smith? Adam Smith,
Yes, the father of economics.
father of economics. What is the book? What is the ideology of Adam Smith?
Sir, he believes in free market.
Free market. What are Keynes? Have you heard the name of it?
Keynesian.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes. So he's an economist.
Yes, obviously.
So who gave the concept of consumption and the income, consumption, distribution of the market. He gave the formula of.
Okay. Okay. So, can you afford to have a free market economy in India?
Sir?
Can we afford to have a free market economy in India?
So right now the conditions are not suitable for a free market because the distribution in our economy is not equal right now. Inequality is much more there, so it is better to have a regulated market.
Regulated market. Okay. So when we were having our economic crisis?
So in 1991.
1991. So how India survived from it?
So we opted for liberalization, privatization, and globalization. After that, we opened our economy and slowly we recovered from it.
Okay. Don't you think that after the LPG reforms, we made because we have poverty, we made our population more vulnerable because most of the things in economy are being controlled by the market.
So we also have government interference in the market. We have for all those poor people, government have many welfare schemes and they are taking care of that.
Okay. How many you can say? Do you think that the planning which we were having before 2014, because in 2014 we abolished the planning commission, do you think that the planning is good for economy? Should we continue planning, or what is your take on that?
So we should always plan before executing any action. So the new Niti Aayog is a little better form of that planning commission, because it follows the bottom up approach, and we know that.
What is the last plan?
So
what is the last 5-year plan?
12 5-year plan.
Yes. So tell me that Niti Aayog, what is the basic role of Niti Aayog in comparison to planning commission?
So it acts as a think tank, and it doesn't suggest any monetary
yes, allocation to states.
Allocation to states. It only gives suggestions.
Okay. So recently we tell few achievements in the field of science and technology in recent years achieved by India. Any significant things achieved by India in recent years?
So the most important thing in science and technology will be our space mission.
Space mission, okay.
So then sir, the hydrogen plants that we are setting up. Then sir, we are trying to bring 5G technology in our country, and sir, we are also trying to innovate our pharmaceutical with research and development.
Wasn't
technology.
it COVID vaccine that was significant in recent years? Our indigenous COVID vaccine.
Yes, sir.
We distributed Covaxin, our
Yes,
indigenous Covaxin. We distributed that to the other nations also.
Yes, sir.
Acha, which farm manufactured Covaxin?
So I'm not able to recall that.
Bharat Biotech. Covaxin. Okay. So, was COVID-19 a virus or bacteria?
So it was a virus.
It was a virus. Name a few other viral diseases.
So hepatitis B is a viral disease, and cough, influenza, cold.
Cough, influenza, cold. Okay, viral disease. Yes.
Okay. So AIDS.
AIDS is a viral disease.
Viral
Very
disease.
good. Name a few vaccines which are there in our national immunization schedule. Do you know the national immunization schedule?
Yes.
On the where it is given, vaccines are administered where, in which place we give vaccines to our children?
So it is given
In Anganwadi, no, in
schools. Also.
Anganwadi.
Yes.
So what vaccines we give free to all the children from the
So national immunization program is given to children from 1 to 5 years mainly, and to lactating mothers also, pregnant mothers also.
pregnant mother? We are giving vaccine to them.
No, sir,
Pregnant
only
mother,
lactating mothers.
we are only providing vaccine to children. Which vaccines are?
So from in birth, they are given first BCG, hepatitis B, and polio, and then after in the period of 5 years, they are taken to the center for 7 times, and in those 7 times they are given several vaccines, which can be like polio virus, hepatitis B, BCG, and sir,
Okay. What is the role of
pentavalent.
what is the role of vitamin A in the body?
So it improves the eyesight.
Improve the eyesight. Okay, fine. Madam Pachan.
So, what are the issues relating to mobilization of resources in India?
Ma'am, I think the resources are not distributed properly, and the full potential of those resources are also not utilized right now because of the underdevelopment in the research and development field. That's it, ma'am.
Then what are the issues relating to planning?
Planning.
Issues related to planning will be like same. The distribution is not done properly.
What is inequality?
Inequality is that we have the concentration of wealth to some population more, and most of the population is left behind, and the benefits are not distributed to them properly.
How you measure inequality in economy?
So we have Lawrence curve and Gini coefficient.
Gini coefficient.
Then tell me about government budgeting.
Ma'am, budgeting is done once a year. It is the estimate that the government does for the future, for the coming year. It estimates the expenditure and the revenue that it is planning to get and expend in the various schemes, various allocations that it is going to do.
Have you seen budget presentation in recent years in Parliament? No.
sir.
Is there any when the railway budget is placed and when the general budget is placed?
So it was used to place some years ago, but now it has stopped. Now we only present one general budget.
General budget. Railway budget is also included in that. Okay. Okay, what is Public Accounts Committee?
So Public Accounts Committee, it sees the expenditure that the government does in many things, and it just ensures that it is done in a proper way, that whether the money is it only suggests the government about the expenditure.
Okay, madam.
What are What about industrialization in Odisha? What are the industrial development?
Okay, very good question.
Already developed.
Right now, I think, ma'am, it is little underdeveloped because we have many mineral resources, but those resources aren't
Okay,
utilized.
tell
to
which
its-
industries are there in Odisha?
Sir, Nalco,
Nalco, what is that industry?
so that is related to aluminum.
Aluminum.
Yes. Rourkela steel plant
Steel,
industry.
right, steel, aluminum. Okay, next. Any more industry? Odisha. Only steel and aluminum.
Not
Any food processing industry there in Odisha?
yes, sir. There was some mega parks somewhere, but I don't
Mega
know the
parks.
names.
Okay. Okay, any more?
Sir, don't know, sir.
Okay. Okay, tell me that which industry sector contribution of industry sector to state GDP, what is the contribution?
So it is around 31%.
So that is more than service sector or less than service sector?
No, so it is around 42%. It is more than the service sector. Yes.
Okay, so what about the, you can say, you belong to which district?
So Cuttack.
You belong to Cuttack district. Do you know what are the KBK districts?
Yes, sir. So these are the districts that is designated by the state government, which are Koraput, Balangir, and Kalahandi. They designate these districts are little
These are
backward.
not only three, no, there are many districts.
So first they have only initiated with these three districts.
Now-
Then they have added many more districts.
Yes, now Koraput district divided into. Do you remember how many districts were formed out of Koraput?
Yes.
No. Okay, fine, madam.
What are the welfare schemes launched for vulnerable sections of the population?
You can mention something about the women, child, elderly, etc. You can mention schemes.
Schemes related to elderly people are Pradhan Mantri Matru Vay Vandana Yojana. Then the pension, many pension schemes were also there, and some insurance schemes were also there, like
No, you can state the name.
okay.
Indira Gandhi National Old Age Pension Scheme.
Okay,
What are the insurance schemes?
that's so
Pradhan
Mandhan
Mantri
Yojana was
Pradhan
some
Mantri Jivan Jyoti Bima
Jeevan
Yojana
Jyoti,
also.
Pradhan Mantri Suraksha Yojana,
Suraksha Bima, all these are insurance schemes.
insurance schemes.
To be exact, for elderly, what is the scheme by state government? It is pension scheme.
Yes, sir.
Madhubabu Pension Yojana. Have you heard of it?
Yes, sir.
Madhubabu Pension Yojana?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. So then you name the name of schemes for women.
Sir, like Ma Gruha scheme for delivery services, Mamta scheme, and there was one ambulance service, free ambulance service 108 for pregnant mothers. And sir, Mission Shakti was also one of the
Mission
empowerment
Shakti.
scheme. And so ICDS scheme is also working here.
What is the full form of ICDS?
So Integrated Child Development Services.
Services. What are things provided on ICDS?
So it gives nutrition to the pregnant mother, lactating mothers, and infants, and it is also there for adolescent girls, and Anganwadi services is also there.
Nutrition and nutrition services for adolescent girls also there. No? Adolescent
Yes,
girls
sir.
also there.
Yes.
Pregnant, lactating mother and child. Acha, institutional delivery promote करने पे what are the initiatives to promote institutional delivery in our state, nationwide?
Sir, Ma Gruha scheme is
Have you heard of something called as JSY Janani Suraksha Yojana?
yes, sir.
That is for promoting institutional delivery. Okay.
So one more is
One more is there.
so one more is that people who are coming from a remote place, they give them 1,000 rupees for
In
the
JSY also there is financial incentives. In JSY also there is finance, madam. Destitutes, yes.
destitutes, like the poor people.
Destitutes, is there any facility by government for destitutes?
No, actually, I don't know but like what are destitute?
Destitutes ମାନେ those who do ଯାହାର କେହି ନାହାନ୍ତି କେୟାର କରିବା ପାଇଁ।
Yes, ma'am. For them the housing schemes were there. Like they are given pakka houses instead of them sleeping in the footpaths. And yes, ma'am.
Food also give.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. In 5 rupees they give food in some centers.
Okay. अच्छा यार कालिया स्कीम ର full form କଣ କହିଲ?
Krusak augmentation for livelihood and Krusak
Krusak
assistance for
Krusak augmentation,
Krusak assistance for livelihood and income augmentation.
income augmentation ना?
Yes.
ठीक ଅଛି। So tell me that what benefit you get from solving Sudoku?
So it enhances.
Anything that helps you?
Yes, it relaxes my mind. While I get a little exhausted from studying, it relaxes my mind. It increases my analytical skills.
It improve your analytical skills.
Yes.
अच्छा। What do you mean by Sanskritization?
So Sanskritization, this concept was given by M.N. Srinivas. It was there in the older period. People from the lower caste, they gain secular and religion mobility by upgrading their economic condition, and then they move to like some different places and behave like upper caste people, and they eventually show them as upper caste people, and they become so.
Okay. So recently we launched Chandrayaan 3.
Yes.
Being a poor country, do you think that we should invest so 1,000 crores of rupees on space missions?
So we have the minimum cost invested in our Chandrayaan 3 mission, and moreover it is helpful for our economy because there we explore many things, many critical minerals chances of many critical minerals can be found there, and which will be very helpful for our economy, and it is also an inspiration for the new youth. They
Means
can
only inspiration and critical minerals. Then
sir
any help to the poor people space?
So indirectly, like from the it will percolate down to the poor people only, sir.
How?
So if our country will innovate much, so the
Okay. See, in India effectively managed COVID-19.
yes,
We have had very less. You can say we recovered well from the COVID-19 crisis. Being a student of economy, what do you think that what helped India to recover from COVID-19 crisis so easily?
so the effective management, the community level participation.
I'm asking about economy. That is a different thing. How economy, you can say our economic survey mentioned a V-shaped recovery.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what helped Indian economy to be specific to recover from COVID-19 crisis immediately when rest of the countries were in recession?
So the agriculture sector. So we have seen that in the corona times, our agriculture sector worked very effectively, and it has a positive rate of growth. So that helped us to recover soon, because around 50% of our country's population are involved in agriculture. So when they came back to our home, they have some livelihood with themselves.
Acha, now India is getting recently India is getting say subsidized oil from Russia. That helped us also. So tell me that what are the, we cannot use oil forever. What are the renewable energy sources that we can use for our economy on a large scale? It is not solar energy. Solar energy cannot be used on a large scale. So what renewable energy sources we can use?
Hydroelectricity.
Hydroelectricity, hydrogen. Hydrogen can be
Hydrogen
green
we can
hydrogen.
use.
What is green hydrogen? That's a
Yes.
buzzword. Green hydrogen is now a buzzword. Okay, what is green hydrogen?
So we produce hydrogen by electrolyzing water in a sustainable way. So hydrogen is a great fuel which is produced in a green, a sustainable way.
From where? From where green hydrogen produced?
So water is splitted.
Electrolysis process.
Yes, sir.
We split water and get the hydrogen. Green hydrogen can be used. What is ethanol blending?
So to reduce our dependency on the crude oil, the government has planned to blend the petrol with ethanol.
What is the target of ethanol blending?
So we have targeted to blend 20% ethanol by 2025.
25. Very good. So recently, Indian Prime Minister visited France. What is the relation between India and France? In which sectors we are collaborating?
So we are collaborating in defense. The exporters Rafael. Then we are collaborating. We have decided to. We are collaborating in green hydrogen project somewhere, and we are also part of the International Solar Alliance. We along with France have initiated this mission, and yes, ma'am.
About textile, what is the classification of textile fibers?
Yes, ma'am. They are natural fibers and artificial synthetic fibers. Natural fibers can be produced from animals, plants, and synthetic fibers are produced chemically, like polyester nylon.
Can you say what is thread count and yarn count?
I think yarn count is the twist, the number of times it is twisted.
1 pound of cotton is that produces 840 yards of yarn. That is number 1. Number 2. Number 1 thread, number 2 thread, only number thread.
Not aware of that.
From this.
Okay.
This is the fundamental thing. Then number 2 means 840 into 2 years. Into 2. How many years? That is number 2. Like that into 2. Then what is the thread count in this one?
No, I don't know actually exactly.
Number for 1 square inch. So there are 2 types of yarn settings. It would be
by weaving, by knitting, interlacing.
Knitting.
Yes, ma'am.
Interlacing is weaving.
Yes, ma'am.
Then number of
2.
yarns present. So what is wapen and what is filling?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, the wapian is they are interlaced together to make a cloth piece of. No, this one.
Wapen means it comes in longitudinal direction.
Yes, ma'am. And
Filling is in
perpendicular to it.
What do you mean by therapeutic nutrition?
So it is given to patients for quick recovery in a customized manner, considering their health condition, their time of recovery.
What is food fortification?
So the enhancement of the nutritional values in a normal food is known as food fortification.
Example?
golden rice, which is rich in vitamin A.
Very good. So, tell me, you have a very good academic career in 9.4, 9.3, 8.6. Don't you think that you could have served as better as an economist rather than being a civil servant? Don't you think that you are wasting your talent here, being into a monotonous job?
So I think the civil services is not much monotonous. It also provides diverse fields, and my that economics knowledge I can also use this in the civil services field.
Microeconomic knowledge you can use in civil service?
Yes, sir. I can deals with the individual consumption, production. So I can also understand those phenomena in a better way.
Acha. So suppose you are posted as a BDO. So you will be given a task. Being an economic student, you will be given a task to market the millet. Okay, market the millet. So how you will proceed at a state level, national level, international level? How you will market the millet? You will be given your Mr. Miss Ranjita, you go and market the millet.
So first, I will make people realize its nutritional value. So the mothers of a family, it should start from a community level. We should go to the mothers of the family mainly and make them realize the importance of nutrition in their life, their children's life, and we should provide them millets in a subsidized way in starting. Then at economic level also it is it is beneficial because it consumes less water. So we can also make people realize that.
Only how do you make corporates to be? You want government want corporate farms to take millets, okay, from farmers. So how do you make it?
So we can convince them to take that millet and modify it in such a way that the children mainly will like eating it, and they can make more profit by selling that.
Okay. Last question to you, that if you are in office, you got information that one of your subordinate is involved in bribery. So what you will do?
So first I will ensure that whether it is happening or not, really it is happening or not, whether the information is false or true. If the information is true, then I will be having some actions against them. The committee or the organization which is responsible for to take action against it, I will inform them and the action will be taken.
Okay. What about awareness to people? Because they are the persons who are giving money to the officials in the administration.
Okay, sir. Yes, sir. I will, sir, also see the sources from where the money is coming. I will go there and see where the lacuna is having, that they have to give the money to make their thing works. So I will.
Okay. Tell me that being a woman, what do you think that you have? What are the qualities of, you can say, what are the qualities you have, the strengths you have to see you as one of the best civil servant? Do you feel that you have few of these qualities? What qualities
Yes,
you
sir.
have?
So I am very much adaptable. Being from an army background, I have changed many states, many places, many schools, and I think that I am more adaptable, I adjust to situations very easily, and that is the most important factor that is needed for being a civil servant. And I have a better level of understanding. I hear things properly. I'm a good learner, and I think I can give.
What other qualities you need to be good services apart from adaptability and listener?
Sir, to understand the people's problem, to serve them no matter what is happening in your own personal life, to be there on time, to give timely services, to be transparent. So that's it.
Okay. What is perseverance? Madam told perseverance. What is perseverance?
So to do things determinedly.
No, you will be persistent, irrespective of your setbacks. Okay.
Yes.
When you are persistent in your goal, irrespective of temporary setbacks, you are perseverant.
Yes.
Last question for you: that what are the priorities areas for you being a woman? When you will appointed as a public servant, what are the priority areas for you to work on women welfare?
So first I will work towards their education, then nutrition, education, nutrition, their safety. That's it.
Only this much?
So
Nutrition,
these are the initial
access
areas.
to opportunities. What the government provides them, they don't have even access to that.
Okay.
So you have to make sure that they get access to opportunity provided by the government, because you are there on the field to make them the opportunities available. Yes or no? Thank you.
Thanks, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
That-